on our wedding night. I refused to let my husband answer a call from his mother. As a result, something serious happened the next day. My mother-in-law had a sudden cerebral hemorrhage that night because the call wasn't answered in time. The best window for treatment was missed. Now she was paralyzed. I felt incredibly guilty about it, so I took care of her tirelessly for 2 years. Even so, she never once treated me kindly. Fortunately, I had a loving and caring husband. That was the only reason I endured for so many years. One day, my mother-in-law got angry again and tore up our marriage certificate, but when I went to the civil office to reissue it, the staff told me it couldn't be processed because my husband had already filed for divorce not long ago. Now there were only 7 days left. In the cooling off period, I was completely shocked. That's when I remembered the hospital consent form he had me sign. At the time, he had sneakily stopped me from reading it. Realizing this, I rushed back to the hospital, planning to find my husband and ask him for the truth. But I saw that my mother-in-law, paralyzed for 2 years, was walking around freely. Only then did I realize everything. Her paralysis had been fake. It was all to get revenge for me stopping. That call on our wedding night, and my husband had allowed her to fake illness and torment me just to make her happy. He even tricked me into signing the divorce papers. Knowing the truth left me completely numb. Since my husband blindly obeyed his mother, I decided to help him fulfill his filial piety. I immediately called my brother, told him to come pick me up in 7 days. Then I went home to pack my things. My husband thought I just wanted to run away because I didn't want to keep taking care of his mother. He shamelessly asked, why couldn't I just be more tolerant and let things go? He even blamed me for causing his mother's condition. He had no idea I already knew she was faking. So I looked at him coldly and asked him why he tricked me into signing divorce papers. He was speechless, said he was only trying to pacify his mother temporarily, and I shouldn't take it seriously right then. His mother returned at the worst possible time, completely cutting off our conversation. She arrogantly brought home a scheming woman who had a crush on my husband and made the decision on her own. Letting that woman move into our home. At dinner, my mother-in-law crossed the line even more. She told my husband to marry the woman, to repay her love and devotion. My husband hesitated, but the first directly agreed on his behalf. He was confused, didn't understand why I was suddenly so generous, but at the same time, he didn't reject the wedding. The next day, the scheming woman and I accompanied the faking mother-in-law on a walk. Suddenly, the woman grabbed me and pushed me toward the wheelchair. The mother-in-law's wheelchair rolled down the slope, and in a panic she stood up. Her act was instantly exposed. Ashamed and angry, she shoved me into the road. I was hit by a passing car and seriously injured before I passed out. I saw the gleeful looks on her and the woman's faces when I woke up in the hospital. The first thing I did was tell my husband. I didn't push his mother. It was her and the other woman who pushed me, but he didn't believe me at all. He said his mother was still in the operating room. There was no way she could have pushed me. And the woman also claimed that I was the one who pushed the wheelchair. I had no choice but to call the police. But my husband snatched the phone from me in anger. He told the police I had paranoid delusions, said I always thought someone was trying to hurt me. Then he hung up and